Yo, Santa people, okay, so we are back once again with another video, and this time it is Castro Escobar with Risk It music video, new 2016. Not quite new anymore though, is it? Not quite new anymore. It's like 4 years old now, so you might want to change your title a little bit. But anyway, this was a recommended video. Shout out to everybody sending through recommendations. If you got a video that you want to do a reaction to, any types of videos you want to see in the channel, send it through and I'll see what I can do. But remember to like, share, subscribe, all of that, because I'm about to do this thing, you get me, fam? But for now, Castro Escobar. So I don't really know that much about Castro Escobar. I know he used to roll with Snow the Product, and I was told that they had a little bit of a disagreement. And yeah, let's see what he was doing. That was new in 2016. That is no longer new now. Let's see what Mr. Escobar is up to. Hopefully, he's not going the way of his namesake, because that didn't end so well. Just saying. Just saying. Castro Escobar, West Colombia. Risk It. Directed by Compound Films.
Yeah. I love my girl to death, but lately she's been tripping on me. Claim that I never make time and that she's feeling lonely. I'm feeling shitty, my guilty conscience.
He's not making time for his girl.
This is weighing on me, just looking back at the fact that she left everything for me. I'm at a point where I'm willing to risk it all. If you down and fuck with your boy, and if not, then don't get involved. I've had plenty of people say that they down for the cause and their colors change when it's time, like the leaves do in the fall, yeah. And mama, I know you telling me to settle down, start a family, buy some land, consider building me a house. But only if you seen the visions I seen, believe the things I believe. You see that life ain't for me. You say I'm just like my father, and yeah, at times I could be. But then you say all the time, and that's when I disagree.
Yeah, sounds like they're having a compatibility issue. She wants to settle down, start a family, have kids, and he's like not really feeling that kind of lifestyle. That's the type of thing you need to discuss in the beginning of a relationship and on what you really want, because there's certain things that, depending on your values, depending on what's important to you, certain things that you just can't really budge on. And if you're not compatible like that in the beginning, if your values and your aspirations don't match, especially when it comes to things like having kids and that sort of stuff, if they don't match, then yeah, you might want to consider, you know, just saying, hey, you maybe like the guy, maybe think he's sexy, good looking, or she like the girl, maybe she thinks she's sexy, good looking. But if there's certain things aren't aligned in the beginning, I mean, look, you're always going to have problems, right? That's a given. But if there's certain things that just aren't aligned in the beginning, it may be best to just love from a distance, you know what I mean? But hey, like you said, he's willing to risk it. Let's see.
It's like my father, and yeah, at times I could be. But then you say all the time, and that's when I disagree. Oh Lord, I used to hear that shit like every day, but I'm probably the best mistake my parents ever have made.
I'm the best mistake my parents ever made. I wonder if this guy has brothers and sisters. That's, you say something like that, I'm thinking, does this guy have brothers and sisters? But anyway, let's move on.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be the best. I'm trying to make a difference.
I'm not trying to be the best. I'm trying to make a difference. All right.
I feel like a lot of people are seeing my vision now, dude. Like, I feel like people are actually relating to it.
Procrastination kills, that's worth the Kirko. Life's the biggest bitch, I always find a way to hurt you. I'm starting to think that we are just living a lie. I keep trying to reach for my dreams, but they're all a little too high. I keep trying to meet with my goals, but they're all a little too shy. They keep trying to kill my faith, but that's something that just won't die, right? I've had these contacts in for quite a minute now, and that's why I can't see my vision vivid now. Fuck what you talking, I'm never stopping, it just won't happen. Most of my childhood friends I seen us out here trapping. My homeboy told me they ain't trying to see us win, bro. They just trying to send us back the same way we came in, bro. It ain't meant for our kind to make it out of this. Punk ass police always find a way to manage shit against us. It ain't shit but a mess. I guess it was a good thing you unexpectedly left, yeah. And that reminded me of harder times. I'm talking times I would preferably not cross my mind. I remember crossing that river in '95, just a couple of days after Selena died. On a cool dark night in early.
Oh, man.
April, just me and my mama running with hopes of making some paper and dreams of a better life. I swear we started from nothing, ain't even thought of it twice. We had to have gotten something, yeah. And I still can't seem to know the worth of this dream we have of being rich before we leave this earth. And we all trying to climb up the ladder. Money ain't everything, it's just the only thing that'll matter.
No, I get that. You know, when you come up from places that are, you know, underprivileged, you don't have a lot of things, you don't have a lot of money growing up, and it feels like the biggest achievement is to get rich. I mean, as you get older, you realize there are more important things, and it's not all about money and stuff like that. But yeah, certainly when you're coming out of like areas that, you know, don't have a lot, it is, especially in the beginning, your early days, it's like all about just getting money, and you see that as the epitome of success. People with money, people with status, and that kind of thing, because, you know, that's what you aspire to be. But as you get older, you realize that, of course, it's good to have money. I ain't saying that. If you got money, great. But, you know, there are other things that are more important than just having money. It's like what you do with it, you know, how you live your life, what type of person you are, and that you realize as you get older. But yes, certainly I get that, just coming out of that kind of environment. It's like, yeah, you're just trying to get that money, you're trying to better your life, and you see money as the way to just like make all your problems go away, even though, well, not quite, right? Not quite, but hey.
Still figuring out what the world expects from me. I asked the game to be mine, she just kept on rejecting me. Fuck it, just live one day at a time, right? Yeah, just live one day at a time, yeah. Yeah. Before I sleep from time to time, get on my knees and pray. My own people hating on me, that's a fucking shame. That's a fucking shame. Yeah. Before I sleep from time to time.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like that sometimes, where it's like as you're trying to go through life, that you know, sometimes the people. I mean, it's one of these things where what you feel and what the truth is aren't always the same thing. Like sometimes it feels like the people around you, like the people who you think have your back, don't. You know, and it feels like you get more support and love from like strangers, you know, than people that you know sometimes. And it's a weird feeling, because on one hand I know like there's people that got my back, and I know that there's people who support me, but it's just how, in terms of how it feels, is like it does kind of feel like that sometimes. So yeah, I get that, man. I get what it's like. It just, even though it's a feeling, that feeling could feel real, it's also important to remember that what the actual reality is and what the feelings are aren't always the same things. And sometimes it just comes down to your own kind of insecurities and your own kind of BS that you got to deal with, and not necessarily things that they're doing. But yeah, you just need to be able to kind of separate that. I mean, I don't know what this guy's situation is, but for myself at least, anyway, sometimes comes down to just being aware of what is actually happening versus what I think is happening, and just trying to separate the two. That being said, yeah, some people are just arseholes, but it's what it is.
Time, get on my knees and pray. My own people hating on me, that's a fucking shame. Yeah. That's a fucking shame. One time, yeah.
Alright, and that's the end of that. That was Castro Escobar with Risk It music video, new 2016. That was pretty cool, man. Big up for sending that through. I really liked that. I really liked what he was doing with that. I really liked the message in that. You know, really just the story of what he was going through, and this, from talking about his relationship with his girlfriend to just going through life and some of the things that he's had to do and cross it. Was it when he talked about crossing the river? That was, oh man, oof. But yeah, no, I really dig that, man. That was a really, really interesting song, a really cool song. Really just kind of impactful for me, and I think there's a lot of things that I personally connect with as well with that. So yeah, big up for sending that through. Really dig that, man. It's a shame that Castro and Snow had a falling out. Hopefully they sorted out their differences. I know this was all kind of a while ago. It's all new to me because I'm just learning about stuff now, but I feel this was all a while ago. So hopefully by now they've all sorted out their differences and everything's all cool, and you know, and that kind of thing. But yeah, big up for that. But yeah, if you got any videos that you want me to do reactions to, any types of videos you want to see on the channel, send it through and I'll see what I can do. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all of that, because I'm about to do this thing. I got more videos over there. I've got other channels over there. If you want to check out my comedy channel, a movie/video game channel, be much appreciated. But that's gonna be it for the minute. So guys, until whenever, if ever, peace.